Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Dr. Sterling Live talk show. The truth, the truth. This is part one of episode one of the Dr. Sterling Live talk show. The truth. This is where we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If you are a person who is interested in the truth, why don't you pull up a chair and draw near to the table where we will have a very fine and productive truth discussion, discussing the truth around us, the things that are being left out, the things that are being unwelcome in our society as well as in the world at large, where it seems as if truth is no longer the order of the day. And that is the reason why it has become so very urgent, relevant, and important to have such a talk show as this that speaks the truth, the old truth, and nothing but the truth, fearlessly, boldly, and clearly. This show aims to speak nothing but the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Welcome. Please help us to spread the word. Please share the word, share the video, spread the news of this talk show with your host, none other but the Dr. Vince Sterling, right here on the Dr. Sterling Live talk show, The Truth. Please let others know about this show that will be aired Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You may be able to join us. You will be able to join us right here on Facebook by going to our various pages. You can join us for our Monday evenings sessions of our talk show, The Truth, the Old Truth, and nothing but the truth. You can also join us via Zoom network. Join us on our Zoom network. The information is available. You can have our Zoom ID. Our Zoom ID. I will give that to you. Our Zoom ID is 8699 1779 168. and our passcode is 701570. I will repeat that. To join us on Zoom, our Zoom ID is 86991779168, and the passcode is 701570. That will allow you to join our Zoom audience on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, I just want to welcome everyone for watching, for joining, for supporting, for liking, for your comments, and for sharing the Dr. Sterling Live talk show, The Truth, where we speak the truth, where we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So welcome to everyone, wherever you're joining us from. Welcome. Welcome from across the world. This is a talk show that is designed and scheduled to deal with local, provincial, national, and international matters and subjects. We will be dealing with various subjects, from politics to religion, to finance, to economy, governments, to media, churches, business, and we will, as time goes by, touching on all the various issues and circumstances of life that the citizens and the people of this world has to deal with from one time to the next. We aim to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We do understand, or I do understand, however, that truth is not that popular again. Secondly, I do understand that truth is not so common or can be commonly found in our world today. Thirdly, I do understand that the truth most times, unfortunately, cause an offense. But thank God the truth is not a sin. I do understand, fourthly, that there are many who rather to hear a lie or listen to a lie rather than to hear the truth. I do understand, fifthly, that the truth is not broadly or widely accepted, but is most times resisted and scorned, and is treated with disdain. However, sixth and last, I do believe that there are still people in this world who believes in the truth, who wants to hear the truth, who is interested in the truth. They will live for the truth, and for the truth they will even die. So again, let me take this opportunity to welcome everyone from across the world, all our friends across the continent of Africa, where we got to speak to the truth to you, my brothers. Want to welcome everyone across Europe and to let you know that this is the platform, the Dr. Sterling Live Talk Show, the truth. We will speak the truth in this world, in this day, in this age, across Europe, however that may be possible. I want to welcome everyone across the Americas, the North and South America, Canada, US, Mexico, Latin America, all across the Caribbean. I want to welcome you to our brand new talk show. This is part 1 of episode 1 of our Dr. Sterling Live Talk Show, The Truth. Want to welcome you. All our Asians, brothers and sisters across Asia, want to welcome you. Wherever mankind may be found and wherever these videos and podcast will find itself, we want to let everyone be welcome to this platform where we only plan to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Please understand that on this platform, I will endeavor in doing my utmost best to be respectful to all mankind at all times. In return, I also ask that as the show moves forward and we are able to start taking in calls and emails of our viewers, so that we can hear what's happening in people's world around them, in their local communities, their local provinces and parishes, and in their own countries, that they can take what's going on around them to this platform where we can have progressive and respectful discussion on the matters that others would bring to the platform on this show that will be aired every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are looking forward to getting to that place where we will have that kind of interaction with our audience wherever they are. Please note that everyone is welcome to be a part of this talk show. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what's going on in your circle, what's going on around you, what's going on in your country, in your community. So this is a platform where it's a two-way street, 2 ways. You hear from me, I hear from you. And together we have progressive discussions, respectful, progressive discussions. The world is currently in a bad place, and it needs more voice or more voices, because it seems as if one set of voice dominates the narrative, dominates what is released, what goes out into the public atmosphere. But we need added voices. We need to hear from others, both those who are already there and those of us who are just coming into the scene in order to voice our own concerns, our own comments, our own ideas, our own thinking, which I believe is a basic human right. And that is something that we all need to protect. I believe that as human beings, we all have that right and privilege to our God-given freedom to think, to speak, and to act within the confines of the law that governs the land in which we dwell. But we should have such rights and privilege, and it should not in any way be muzzled or be taken away from us. So I just want to let you know that on this show, it is our deep and sincere promise that at all times we will be respectful to everyone. We will speak about governments and government officials, but we will do so within the atmosphere of regard, of respect for our governing officials, even when we disagree with them, whether on their policies or on their politics. I believe that as a free human being, as a citizen of this country, I am told that I have the legal right to participate in whatever is going on in our country, and that I have the privilege to also serve in whatever capacity available for me to serve my fellow Canadians, which I will extend to my fellow brothers and sisters across this world. I believe that our freedom should not be taken away from us, and neither should we at any stage in our lives allow such a freedom to be taken away from us. Freedom to speak our minds, what we think, what we believe. Freedom to practice our faith in what we believe. Freedom to travel and to move freely within the society in which we live, as extended to travel throughout the world as it may be possible. Freedom. Freedom is not something that should be given by any man or by anyone or by any country, any government. I believe that all human beings are born free human beings. We're free. We're not hostage. We should not be treated as hostages or as being controlled by any man, any government, any religion, any culture, any tradition. Mankind should be free. We believe that. I believe that our freedom is extremely important. And I want to join in and support the common standard march for freedom, where we can be free from the control of someone else, free to live, free to speak. We are living in a world today where no doubt many of us have seen it and have heard it. Many of us have read about it. That freedom is not so free again. That literally many people, many thousands and millions across this great country of Canada and other parts of the world, they have something that they would like to say, that they want to say, that they are convicted about. But at the same time, they dread the repercussion. They fear and dread what's going to happen to them. What kind of attacks are going to be directed at them if they speak what they believe. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe any of us can sit back in our world, whatever country you are in, whatever part of the world you live and reside, a citizen of. I don't think that we can sit back and allow our freedom to live to be taken away from us, our freedom to speak freely and boldly, while respectfully to others around us, to disappear, to be taken away from us. That would literally mean like our life is taken away from us. Because when a man's freedom is taken away, when a person's freedom is taken away from him or from her, then how much sense does life make to such a person? What can he or she do when freedom has been taken away? We're living in a very, very rough time. The world is going through a very rough time. And I want to express sympathy for those that are in authority. Our governments, our government officials, those that are in the science/medical field, those that are in media, police, first respondent. I want to express sympathy. Why? The reason I want to express sympathy is that I have observed and I am observing that there are many in governments, in police, in military, the medical profession, science profession, in various professions in society and in our world, mean well. A lot of our people mean well. The way that they go about doing well might be wrong, might be questionable, might even be right. But the bottom line is a lot of these people, they have a good intention. I really believe that. However, good intention does not necessarily at all times is good only by itself. A man can have a good intention to save a man's life, and somebody tells him something, and he ends up trying to kill the man or kill the person, um, uh, believing that if he kills the person or if he does this or does that, he's going to save the person's life. So with good intention, sometimes some folks make very terrible mistakes. And sometimes when they do realize that their good intention was transported, by ignorance and arrogance and evil, sometimes they feel it's too late for them to acknowledge their mistakes, their wrongs, and to turn. And so sometimes they carry on. Some sometimes are too ashamed to admit that I thought I was right, only to realize how wrong I was. I apologize and fall on the mercy of those that they have transgressed against. Hopefully will be forgiven, restored, and be reconciled. So I want to just welcome everyone and introduce everyone tonight to the official launching of the Dr. Sterling Live talk show, The Truth, where I shall be speaking the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And I will be speaking fearlessly. I will fear absolutely no repercussion. I will fear no threats or no attacks. I will speak the truth in love and in respect, but I will speak the truth on this talk show. I will make sure that I have the truth, because one cannot be arrogant and speaking his truth, which may not be the truth, or speaking a partial truth, which would not be the whole truth, or speaking some truth and some make up stories, and that would not be nothing but the truth. I will speak the truth. I will not be afraid to speak the truth. I will not be afraid, amen, of anything. I will not be afraid of anyone. I will not be intimidated by anyone. This is a talk show that I will speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me, Almighty God. The truth need to be spoken. The truth need to be heard. The truth needs a voice. The truth may land us or land me in trouble, but not because a truth land me in trouble means it's not the truth. I will speak the truth, like I said, in love. I will speak the truth in respect. I will give tribute where tribute is due. I will certainly give honor where honor is due. I will give reverence and respect where it is due. I will give to man what is due to him. I will give to God what is due to God. So that is going to be the primary objective. I will deal with politics. I live in Canada. I'm a resident of Canada. I'm a citizen of Canada. And I do earn the right to speak on the behalf of the politics that I've seen and observed in this great country. I will not be afraid to address matters and issues and subjects that others may be afraid to address. I will not tiptoe around any subject matter. I will speak about our governments, how I seen it, our government officials, among other subject matters in our country of Canada and elsewhere in this world. I will speak about COVID and the pandemic, and I will speak without any apologies, and I will speak clearly, truthfully, respectfully, honestly, transparently, and to make sure that my facts are well founded. I will speak on this show the things that needs to be told, the things that you, the viewers, are going to be very much interested in. The time has come. The time has come when the giants that were asleep has awakened. The giants have been awakened. The lions that have been out hunting is coming home. And it's time when we will rise above all fears. This is the time when we will address our nation and nations, when we will address the things that concerns our fellow citizens, when we will address matters of interest that leads to the progress and the progression of human beings. And we will not be terrified, but we will, like I said, with all respect and honor, we will, beginning next Monday, we will start getting into some matters and start our discussion dealing with some very hot topics that is going on around the world today. Going to be talking about mainstream media and what we have seen and what we have heard of them within the last 2 years, heading into the third year. We're going to be examining. We are going to be examining their actions, their positions, what they have said, what they have been saying, what they have done, their contribution to society. We're going to be examining our governments, our provincial governments. Do they deserve to be re-elected? Our federal governments, Do they deserve to be re-elected? We're going to be examining their performances, especially their performances over the last few years, 2 years or 3 years. We are going to be having these healthy, respectful, well-needed discussion on this talk show. We're going to be talking about seniors of Canada. How are seniors being treated? I saw a post someone sent me not too long ago. And in the post, it shows how poorly the citizens, senior citizens in Canada, how they are treated. And I have not yet done my investigation on that post that I received. But if that is so, and that is true, which it sounds to me that I partially believe, and I might fully believe after I conduct my own personal investigation. And if that is true, then I would say it is a downright shame on our governments how we treat senior citizens. And I want to have that kind of discussion on this platform, on this talk show. For I am a citizen of Canada, but I feel very strongly that the senior citizens who went ahead of me in this country, if they had destroyed this country, I wouldn't be able to come into Canada and to set up my family and to call Canada home. None of us, younger generation, from the Prime Minister to all of us, we should honor and respect and treat with such magnificent treatment how we should handle and treat our senior citizens. If they had destroyed Canada, there would be no Canada for us, the younger generation, to come and benefit from. I want to stand up with all seniors, with all senior citizens in Canada. They should, after all the years laboring in this country, laboring in Canada, helping to build and to offer their contribution to build Canada, when they become seniors and old age and no longer able to operate like a machine, that they should be just passed on into a corner, be fed a little food and water while just waiting to die poor and miserable lives. As long as I remain in Canada, as long as I remain a citizen of this country, I have made a promise to myself that I will stand with the senior citizens because they have paved the way. They might not be active today. They might not be getting on the subway and running to work today. They might not be getting a mortgage today and contributing with their property taxes today, but they have done all of that before. They have paved the way. Good God Almighty, it's a shame if we do not honor our parents. They are our parents. Even if they are not our biological parents, they are the parent that parented our society so that we can come and we can reap the benefit. I don't want to reap the benefit that our senior citizens have put in place for us without saying thanks, without paying back, without being there for them, without defending them, without expressing my appreciation that they had not destroyed Canada and the infrastructure of Canada, but they did their best to see Canada progressive and becoming what it has become today. They should reap some of that benefit instead of being tossed in a corner to age. And as a matter of fact, the quicker they die, the better some believe that our society will be. What a shame. I don't want to be a part of that. I want to honor the senior citizens of Canada. I want to respect them. I want them to be given the best life until their end comes. I believe, and so we are going to be having full discussions, and I'm going to invite my audience, you in the public. I'm going to invite you to come on in when we are going to be having discussions like talking about senior citizens. And you may says, well, you are not a Canadian and you are not in Canada, but you can still join, because whatever country you are in, there are senior citizens there, and they are the ones, like it or not, agree with it or not, they are the ones who have paved the way. They were here before we got here. And if they had destroyed here, there would be no here for you and I to come and to reside and to dwell in today. We should tip our hats to our senior citizens, and we should see that they live the best of their lives in their last days or their final days on this earth. So we are going to be having some of these talks about senior citizens. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the veterans. Amen. We're going to be talking about veterans also, who have fought to secure the freedom that today we enjoy. And every veteran in Canada should live and enjoy the best life. No prime minister or premier or politician should enjoy the legacy of best life more than or over the veterans who pick up arms and went to war, risking their lives, leaving their families and loved ones behind, not knowing whether or not they will return home to defend the freedom. And then I want you to imagine with me, after they have done that, then they should come back from a war to come and live in poverty. It is and should be the federal government's responsibility and obligation to make it their number one top priority in their administration, to see to it that all veterans are well looked after. Well, not just looked after, but well looked after. And I'm not talking about calling a day a Veterans Day, raising a flag, having some puppies out and things like that. No, I'm talking about more than that. I'm talking about taking care of each veteran, taking care of them. I don't know of a fact, but I do believe that there are many veterans that could be living better than they are living today. Having said that, I believe, like the prime minister, the premiers, other politicians, I believe they are. Many of them are living luxurious lifestyle. And at the same time, if you check it out, they have never been to war. They have never having to defend the freedom of this country. So I will be on this talk show, on this platform, be defending the rights and the privileges and the deserving of our senior citizens and also of our veterans. In this platform, we'll be talking about many things, various subjects: local politics, provincial politics, federal politics, international politics. We will be talking about it. We'll be talking about many religious, many scriptural perspective on various subject matters. And like I says, we'll be open to you, the general audience, the public, those of you out there watching. Will be open to your comments, to your questions, to your concerns, to your remarks, to what's going on in your country, what's going on around you, the politics around you, your government. We'll be talking about all the matters that all the issues that matters to us, that concern us, whoever we are and wherever we are. So again, I am excited, and I would like to share that excitement and pass that excitement on to you, my dear listener, watch those on our podcast, on Zoom, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you may be watching from. I am excited about the many areas of our lives and our surroundings that we shall be addressing and discussing on this platform, on the Dr. Sterling Live talk show, The Truth, where we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I am hoping that you will put it in your schedule to be with us 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. So that's going to be Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Dr. Sterling Live talk show, The Truth. I can't wait to have you and to see this platform growing in numbers. But that is going to depend a whole lot on you helping to spread the word. Please share the video. We are going to talk about things that will benefit you. We're going to talk about things that affects you and are affecting you. We are going to address various matters of concern that will help to make your life easier and make your living quieter and more peaceful. We're on this platform, so I will do my best to give answers and solutions to make one better able to make um, good decisions in their lives, so that they can be successful and they can operate in a blessed and blessed environment. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about youths, uh, and how the and the future of our youths in Canada and elsewhere. We are going to jump into a whole lot of important subjects that benefits our people can profit from. So this platform, this talk show, is basically designed for the progress of humanity, for the benefit of mankind everywhere they can be found. All right. We are also going to be careful and cautious as we move forward, because we are very cognizant of the fact that there are and there will be some who hate the truth, who cannot handle the truth, and they will stop at nothing to try and uproot those who speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But we will speak the truth in love. We will speak the truth with respect and regard for every man, even when we disagree with them in whatever way. So I want to say thank you very much, as this evening is just a matter of introducing. So tonight is just a launching and an introduction of the Dr. Sterling Live talk show, The Truth. I want to thank you so very much, everyone, for tuning in. And I want to humbly and very respectfully ask of you, if you would take the time out to share this video, to share this platform, to share the news about our new talk show, the Dr. Sterling Live talk show, The Truth. Please share it with your friends, share it on all the groups that you're able to share it. Share it with your family members and your co-workers. Share it wide and share it far. Share it with your church. We are going to cover so many things in the church. We are going to talk about the church. We are going to talk about leadership in church. We're going to talk about denominations. I'm going to address all the subject matters that are so many, and addressing them will also include those that you will mention to us. All right. So thank you again for joining in. Thank you for watching. And I will see you again next Monday, God's willing, as long as everything goes right. So I'm looking forward to seeing you next Monday at 8 p.m. on the Dr. Sterling Live talk show, The Truth. This is where we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. May you have yourselves an excellent, amen, a wonderful night, and you and your family enjoy yourselves until we see you again this coming Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please remember to like, please remember to comment, please remember to share, please remember to go to our YouTube channel, which is Dr. Sterling Live. That's Dr. Sterling Live at ATSWC. And go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, so that you can receive our notification when we go live. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and we will see you again next Monday at 8 p.m. Have yourselves a good night.